Dear Hasbro, my name is Alicia Garcia, a single mother of a 10-year-old daughter named Jennifer Garcia, who is a huge fan of your show. Non-stop, all she ever does talk about is the My Little Pony show, and how it is the greatest thing on earth. I have watched a few episodes with her, and I have to admit, I have gotten hooked on it as well. Or, at least I used to. I don't see the show the same way nowadays. Ever since she has started watching it, she has asked for a Rainbow Dash doll, her favorite pony by the way. I have tried to find one to buy for her at the store, but so far I haven't found one, or for that matter, any My Little Pony dolls or figures. I once asked one of the clerks when, if ever, you will have some, but she had no idea of what I was talking about. She has never heard of it. I have also looked online on eBay and Etsy, but still haven't seen any toys from your show. A few weeks ago, my daughter Jennifer brought home a Twilight Sparkle vinyl figure she said she had found on the playground under the swing set. It was dirty with one of its wings ripped off. Someone had colored its eyes black with a pen or marker, and it had the strangest smile I had ever seen on any doll. It's silly, and I don't know why I'm telling you this, but sometimes I feel like the doll hates me. Jennifer loves it and takes it everywhere with her. I can't imagine why she loves it so much. It's a broken toy, but it's her favorite. I tried cleaning it up, but I have been unable to remove the black ink. She took it with her for a sleepover with her friend Amelia at her house a few weeks ago. I'm not sure what happened, but my daughter can't go over there anymore. I don't know everything that went on that night, and from what little I do, it has something to do with Jennifer loaning her Twilight Sparkle doll to her friend Alicia when she went to bed, and something happened with her and the toy during the night. It's silly, I know, but the thing is, Jennifer has told me she hasn't been to school since the sleepover. About all she does is scream nowadays, and had to be placed into a hospital. I don't understand what all happened, and I'm a little frightened of it. I have caught my daughter on more than a few occasions talking to it, and I'm a little creeped out. Sometimes it seems like the doll is listening and talking to her back. I know, it's stupid for me to tell you this, but I can't shake the feeling. But that's not really what I wanted to write to you about. The reason I'm writing to you is because I don't like how your new episodes are going. They're neither good or wholesome. We started watching, and to tell you the truth, they're more than a little sick. I don't know how you can call it a children's show, and if I ever figure out the schedule to it, I will make sure my daughter never watches it again. When we started watching My Little Pony, it was on Saturday mornings. Now, it seems to be on all the time. Whenever I bring her home from school, or when she wakes up in the morning, and all through the day, I will find it on. I'm not sure how they do it, but for almost a year now, My Little Pony is on at all hours of the day and night. It has gotten so bad that I started to unhook the cable from the TV, and now we watch only DVDs and shows on Netflix. What's really upsetting is how the new episodes are going. Hasbro, I don't know what's wrong with you or the company that makes these shows, but they are downright evil. Only a twisted person would make something like this and like it. I thought it was strange that it was on all the time, but I didn't mind it. That all changed with Season 4, Episode 14, Flutter Pet. The one where Fluttershy's pet rabbit, Angel, gets sick and has to be put down. That was a horrible episode, which I didn't like how all the other ponies laughed at Fluttershy and called her names for letting Angel get sick. They kept on until Fluttershy had a breakdown and started crying while the other ponies gleefully ripped the poor bunny Angel apart. I was so shocked when I watched it with her. Even more shocking was my daughter's reaction, just laughing and carrying on as if it was just another episode. This is the type of show you put on the air? The next episode was Season 3, Episode 15, Pinky Party Pinky. I remember the name of it and that it was even worse than the first one. How Pinky threw a party for all of her friends and they all hated it, telling her she is a failure and her parties are terrible and no one likes her and wishes that she was dead. The other ponies tormented Pinky until she literally flipped out. She started biting herself, pulling out her hair while she was laughing and crying at the same time. My god, it was awful. It was so bad I turned it off and I told my daughter she was not allowed to watch it anymore. It was disturbing how it didn't bother my daughter at all. I talked to her about it later on and she told me that Twilight Sparkle doll said Pinkie Pie deserved it. Her parties are stupid and no one likes her and they all do wish that she was dead. I was so stunned I took the doll away from her after that and wanted nothing to do with your show. I thought the matter was closed. I threw the doll away and thought that was the end of it. But it wasn't. The next day after dinner, a new episode came on as me and Jennifer watched a cartoon on Nickelodeon. I had never seen the My Little Pony show on it before, and just as horrible as the others. Called First Flight Twilight, it was an episode where Twilight Sparkle is trying to learn how to fly with her wings when she couldn't get it right. After her third try, the others get so mad at her, they ripped off one of her wings, just like the doll my daughter had now that I think of it, and threw her off of a cliff. You clearly see her hit the ground. There was blood everywhere along with the sickening sound of Twilight breaking her neck. Every other episode after that, Twilight is missing one of her wings, and her head hangs in a weird angle. I don't get you people. Why are your creators mentally sick? Like I said before, as much as I tried to stop my daughter from watching this show, it still comes on and on all the time, and all the episodes are just as mean. Applejerk, when they set fire to Applejack's house and called names at her and her family as they are trapped inside of the house and burned to death. Colors of the Rainbow, how they trapped Rainbow Dash in a well and filled it up with water until she drowned, all the while laughing at her screams. How can you call yourself a kid-friendly company when all you have is trash like this on? There are many other episodes like this, but I really don't want to get into it. I have forbidden my daughter, who didn't seem to have minded it at all, from watching your My Little Pony show anymore. She somehow got the doll back, don't ask me how, and told me I shouldn't have done that. I made Twilight angry. What that means is beyond me, but she is my problem. As you know, this is my second letter to you about your show. I have attached your response to my first letter. Dear Ms. Garcia, we thank you for your time to write to us about this, but Hasbro has never, nor will at this point in time, have any plans for the creation of a My Little Pony show, and from what you have described in one of the episodes, I am not sure if this is some sort of joke from you or another person. Hasbro is committed to children entertainment and merchandise, and we would never create horrific shows that would torment our viewers. If you can give us more information about this, we will look into this. Sincerely, Hasbro Legal. This has to be your show. I see your logo on it every episode. Pictures taken on my screen from the show and your name on it have been attached to my letter to you. Wait a minute. I can hear the show coming on in the back.